What's good, y'all? Welcome to the channel. I'm Derek, and today we are going to play the Dimir list that just won Pro Tour Lorwyn Eclipsed, piloted by Mr. Christopher Larson, who, by the way, other than a little bit of a blunder, played incredibly over the course of the last day there. So this deck revolves around Doomsday Excruciator. This is a Duskmourn card. It is black, 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 black. 6 black, flying 6/6. When this creature enters, if it was cast, each player exiles all but the bottom 6 cards of their library face down, and at the beginning of your upkeep, draw a card. So basically, each player goes down to 6 cards in library, and this demon flyer, will make you draw a card on your upkeep. So if nothing else happens, you're probably going to run out of cards first, and that's not what you want. So, to pair with the Doomsday, what you want to do is have a Restless Reef on the battlefield, which when it attacks can make your opponent mill 4 cards, or another little cheeky thing you can do here, Insatiable Avarice. 1 black spree card, you can pay 3 black to make any target player draw 3 cards and lose 3 life. So even though you've got a card on the battlefield that's drawing you a card in your upkeep, as long as you have a Restless Reef or an Avarice, you can make your opponent run out of cards first and win by mill. Now, other than the Doomsday plan, this is playing one of the new elementals, Deceit. 6 mana 5/5. When this creature enters, if blue was spent, return up to one other target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. And if when it enters, black was spent, target opponent reveals their hand, you can choose a non-land card from it, and that player discards that card. So you can play your evoke creatures on 2, get them into the graveyard, and then cast Kavero Mindbitten / Superior Spider-Man, have it enter as a copy of the Deceit, and keep in mind, if you do this, make sure that you manually tap for your Kavero. When you're casting the elementals, the auto tapper does a really good job of making sure that you tap for the right mana, but if you're casting a card like Kavero, it's not going to do that. It doesn't care as much, so you're going to have to really pay attention to what you're tapping when it comes to your mana. Another good target is Harvester of Misery if you're playing against a bunch of 2/2s. The rest of the deck is just some hand disruption, some removal spells, some card draw, a cheeky copy of Arch Enemy's Charm for some exile, and then a couple of copies of Deadly Cover-Up. Watching this deck in action at the Pro Tour was an absolute treat. This top 8 was one of the coolest top 8s that I've seen in a long while. Just a bunch of different decks instead of one deck dominating the entire tournament. Just was really, really fun to watch. A whole lot of really good Magic, and the players just did a fantastic job of showcasing what Magic looks like at the highest level. So let's take this deck and we're going to hop on the ladder and see if we can get some wins. Let's hop in and see what happens. Okay. Well, you know, this is not what you want to see. Hex, Deceit, Kavero. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. In most decks, I would probably put back the Reef, but in this deck in particular, the Reef is kind of an important part of the strategy, so we will hold on to that. So it's the Dragons list? Yeah, okay, so let's hold the Hex for the Sarkhan, if they have one. There he is. Get that bad boy out of here. Why is my computer making noises at me? What do you want? Guess we'll go ahead and evoke here. See what they got going on. We know they have a Clarion. Ooh, they got a Legend of Roku. So activated abilities we are not concerned with. I'm just going to take the Legend of Roku to keep them from refilling their hand. Okay, another Sarkhan. Do you snap off the Clarion? They do, okay. Getting a little low here. So we can Cavero next turn. Let's see what they do here. If they play something else to pump, might kill that. That's probably the target anyway, right? Watery Grave can go. Then we can bounce Conqueror back to hand. We want to make sure we tap right. Black, black, blue, blue. Bounce Clarion. Dragonhawk. Okay, well, that's the one that's got to go then. So this is a different list than I've played. If it's playing the Dragonhawk. I'll say though, Clarion Conqueror, well positioned in the current meta. At least for now. I guess it remains to be seen whether the Badger Maul decks are going to continue to be quite as prevalent as they have been, considering they got absolutely hosed at the Pro Tour Lorwyn. Yeah, they did not have a good win rate throughout the Pro Tour. All of the Badger Maul and Ouroboros decks. Opponent is either in the tank or has disconnected. Come back. We're not done yet, sir. Okay, there he is. It costs 5? Well, I guess we might as well attack here, considering we can't block. Yep, I guess let's go get our... So that's going to put us to 8. That's fine. If we draw land, we can play the Excruciator. There it is. Good deal. We've got the Reef on board. They don't have any ground creatures, right? There's no point in hanging back. So this is exactly what the deck wants to do. Play the Excruciator, have the Reef in play, and mill your opponent. What a cool card this is. I love to see cards that haven't really seen much play start to get a little bit of scratch. Yeah, we can attack with Cavero too. If they got a removal spell. Nope, they do not. Good game. Against dragons, I think we just want more spot removal. I mean... Yeah, I'll bring in the orb. It does make the Excruciator just a flying 6/6, but their whole entire deck basically is just enter the battlefield effects, right? So I think it's worth it. So if that's the case, then we'll probably just take out the Avarice. And Arch Enemy's Charm's a little expensive. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. Yeah, it's slow, but I think I'm supposed to keep. Nah, we'll go ahead and put that down. Sarkhan on 2. Okay, they do have a Hellkite, so let's just go ahead and get that out of their hand. I don't like being deramped, thank you very much. They have another Sarkhan, they've got a... What? Why would you bring in Thrall in your deck that is pretty much all ETBs? I don't know, maybe I'm missing something. That doesn't seem great. Scoundrel. Let's play stock up on 3. Don't need any lands, just need gas. Yeah, Hex is good. And I'll just take another Kavera. Play... I'm not going to take any unnecessary damage here when I've got the Hex. We can play a 4/4 next turn. They do have another Sarkhan in hand, but... black here. I'm sure they're gonna flash their Thrall in when I play the Doomsday Excruciator, but I mean, that's fine. I'm just gonna have a flying 6/6. It's gonna be tough to get through. Down to 6. Comes the Thrall. And next turn we play another one. Wonder what their removal is. If they're playing Get Lost, they can probably fight through our Excruciators. If they're not playing Get Lost, then we're probably okay. Don't even need to play Torpor because they have their own. Momo. Yeah, that's pretty good. play this straight up. 5/4 Menace. We're at 6. Might as well play it out. I gotta say, against the Thrall, the Excruciators are kinda nuts. Just draw extra cards every turn. Better than a Phyrexian Arena, because we don't even lose a life. So they're just gonna have to fight through our big boys. Eventually we will draw into our removal and attack for lethal. A lot of lands. Okay, there we go. In for 5 minutes. Naked Superior Spider-Man. Yeah, the Excruciators here. I forgot I can't play Bitter Triumph on my turn. Ooh, that might have taken us out here, huh? Just block the biggest stuff. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. Not quite. I almost gave it away. That was close. That was really, really close. I forgot about the voice of victory there. Oh yes. Yes, please. Probably just tap land on 1. Don't need to play tactics right away. Yes, we're playing the World Championship deck. Okay. Good opportunity to get another reef down. Okay, so it's just lessons. Fair enough. I mean, they've got Quench, but that's fine. They cast it now. We just get to Cavero on turn 4. You got it. See if they drew... They did! They drew the monument. So let's bounce it. Blue, blue, black, black. Bounce it back to hand. And get it out of there. Okay, nice. Oof. When you can tilt the lessons deck, that feels pretty good. That feels pretty good. So let's get rid of the tactics. Bring in duress. Full play set. All of them in. Archenemy's Charm. I'm not too concerned about Grand, so I'm just going to get rid of Hex. Bring in a couple negates, and I think... Huh. Yeah. Lantern. Harvesters, whatever. Actually, you know what? Let's get rid of Harvester, and we'll keep a couple of Hex just for the Grands. That seems pretty good. Oh, well, apparently the opponent didn't want to play game 2. I'll take the win. Okay. On the draw again. One lander. No, no, no. Yeah, this one's good. I guess we'll put back the Excruciator? Avarice costs 3 life, but it can at least draw us into more lands. We'll just reef on 1. Okay, well. Avarice number 2, not exactly what we want. Pew pew UFO. Well, we're gonna have to take a look at that hand, bud. See what you got going on. Spelunking. Circuitous Route. It's 2 basic land cards, gates, put them on the battlefield, tap, shuffle. Well, they can't cast Day of Judgment yet, so I'm just going to take the route. Obviously, they want to be ramping and fixing their colors, so we'll see if we can stop that. Just draw some cards. Harvester, another Deceit, so we will cast Cavero next turn, have it become a copy of Deceit, probably discard their Day of Judgment. Yeah, there goes double white. Black, black, blue, blue? Don't want to bounce Spelunking, so we can bounce the UFO. Archdruids. You can keep that. I'm just gonna get rid of the Day of Judgment, I think. Cool. So they need 10 to win the game? How many they got right now? They need specifically 10 gates. 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess we just go aggro here. We can cast Deceit next turn, or we can attack with the Reef. They're still quite a ways away. With the UFO, they can do 2 a turn. So this will put him on 6. Vestige? A lot of life. So I think what we need to do here bounce the UFO and discard it to try to slow him down a little bit. How many they got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. About to be 7. So, Anti-Causal Vestige can put another land down. We got 14, 56, 18 damage coming at him. So we can't attack with that one. Oh. Okay, well, in that case, you got anything in hand? Nope, they don't have another gate either. Oh, they drew one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they're 9 after they activate this. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So, if they have another gate in their bottom 6, we lose. We might get lucky. We're gonna find out. We block. Go to 1. Do they have a gate? Nope. They do not. That's fine. There we go. Very nice. Whew. A little bit of luck there. Little bit of luck. I mean, when they're pulling stuff out of their library, we don't really have a lot to interact with that, do we? Is the UFO... Guess I'll just bring in a little spot removal. I mean, Harvester is kind of whatever. I'm okay with a couple in the gate for their spelunkings and whatnot. I guess tactics is fine. We could probably get rid of a hex. Try that. Nothing till turn 3? I mean, their deck's pretty slow, right? If there's any deck we can keep this hand against, I think it's this one. They do have the UFO. See if they have Spelunking on 3 again. Okay, tap land on 3. Hit him with the stock up. That's 3 already. We'll take Deceit and a Verge. And discard Excruciator. We can get to the combo a little earlier here. Doomsday comes down. What is going on? Why is my computer making these noises? Okay, sorry about that. I don't know what exactly is going on right now. I think maybe I was logged in to like Messenger or something? We can do this again next turn. Alright, on the play. Pretty good hand. Got Sewers on 1. Removal spell, discard spell. Looking pretty good. Don't think I need another one of those. See what you got. Yep. Looks like we're in a mirror match here. I think I'll probably just draw 3 cards on turn 3. Well, they're playing Consult. Hopefully they just take the Cavero. I'd much rather hang on to my Avarice. There we go, thank you. I will target me, thank you. Hey, we got another one. Don't really have a way to discard the Doomsday. Any creature card in the graveyard. Black, black, blue, blue. So we will copy their Deceit. Didn't really need the blue. You should definitely save that Demolition Field. Looked like they were thinking about activating it. I think I'm just gonna discard the Shoot the Sheriff. They know about the Reef. They don't know we have 2. I think they probably should have just cast the Consult, but they didn't. Never punished. Just draw into stock up. There's a stock up of our own. Yeah, I guess I'll take Deceit and another Reef. Got a Regent. Very nice. Oh, they have their own Restless Reef. I did not realize that. So that was a mistake. I should have looked at the other side of the battlefield there. Actually, it doesn't matter, because we've got 10 damage. Okay. Didn't get punished there, but we could have. I thought I had glanced up at their board and didn't see a Reef, but yeah. Gotta pay a little bit more attention. Play Lantern. I don't think it's worth it bringing in Orb. If they want to bring it in, that's fine. Harvester's kind of whatever. Another 2-lander. Nah. Yeah, this is better. Two landers in this deck with not really any ways to draw cards in your opening hand seems pretty bad. Would love a stock up here. Seat, yeah. The lobster boy himself. Well, not a lot going on here. Not a lot going on. Well, that art is dope. They got the moving one. Okay, well they got stock ups. Where's my stock up? Come on, Shuffler. You can't hook a brother up. Opponent is in the tank. The third Bitter Triumph, not what we're looking for. No, no, no. Let's see if they've got the Cavero on 4. They do. Go ahead and kill it. I don't care to take 3. So have your pick, sir. Would you like Bitter Triumph or Bitter Triumph? Oh wait, did they not cast it with the right mana? Looks like they got the same way that I did. If you're casting the Deceit itself, the auto tapper does a great job of telling you what you need, but if you're casting the Superior Spider-Man, it will not. It'll just tap it for whatever. Opponent getting a little bit punished there, casting it for blue. Okay. Nothing to bounce here, but I'm still gonna tap correctly. Is your list playing counter spells? Looks like no. What you got? Okay. I guess I'll just take their creature. No lobstrosity for you. Yeah, this is a bit of a slow game here. Neither player drawing into their Excruciator. So we might see this one go on for a little while. Yep, you got it. He did. There's stock. I have not seen a single stock up so far. And they're playing Consult. Sheesh. Tough. We can just hit like a stock up off the top here. We might be all right. You got the thing? Okay, Winter Knight's good. I wonder if they're playing Consult because they don't have the Winter Knights or because they think it's better. I don't know. Three steps ahead. Oh. So is this just a control list? Are you not even playing Doomsday? So this looks like it's just the Dimir control. Oh, ignore everything I said about the cards being different. There is a stock up. Finally. There we go. Those are the things that we want. Looks like we do have a deceit on their side of the board. No? Okay, well, if they name Demon, then they absolutely are playing Doomsday. Well, I'm gonna play it. This time they don't have Reef. If they have like a Tidebinder here or something, so be it. Looks like just removal spell probably. Nice. They do not have Demolition Field either, so we'll go ahead and drop it. And we can clear the way with Cavero, Copy Deceit. Oh, have they been holding that demo field in hand? Okay, well, that's unfortunate. Don't know if they were holding it or if they just happened to draw it, but... So we've got 4 left. They've got 5. Guess we'll just see what they got. Oh, I did the thing too, but it doesn't matter. Cover Up, Triumph. I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter. Huh. Yeah, whatever. Suppose I need to make them use it. Yeah. Looks like they got this one. Let's see if they actually put one of theirs into play. Opponent is tanking hard about it. Okay, so they did. Yep. So I think by them killing my Excruciator and putting a land into play, they have now made it so that they're going to run out of cards first. So I think they did the exact wrong thing here. Like the only thing that they could have done to lose the game. Unless they have a reef in hand or something, looks like we tricked them. I mean, they kind of tricked themselves, didn't they? All they had to do was not bring one of their lands into play. So if they play Restless Reef this turn and attack with it next turn, they can win. If not, they lose. Yeah, that's tough. One small decision, man. One small decision can give away the whole entire game. Actually, two decisions. At the very least, they should have let me draw another card or two with the Doomsday before killing it. They could have killed it right before getting attacked for lethal. But that's the game of Magic. Every little decision counts. Every small decision can end up counting in the end. One damage can be the difference between a win and a loss. Actually, let's not do that. See how they want to go out here. Yeah, they'll just let the damage take place. Yep. They wanted to lose in the cool way. Good game. It's a lot of lands, but we've got Undercity Sewers. So I will keep, yep. Good Surveil. 2 good removal spells. There we go. Let's see what you got over there. Okay, so this is regular old Reanimator here. So we exile the card. I guess we just have to get the Cavero out of there, right? They've got plenty of good targets to discard, so... So we've got our own Cavero here, but no good targets yet. Good target for a removal spell. Ooh. Did we just draw 3 cards here? Yeah. Alright, there's a Deceit. We got a Deceit, we've got a Requiting Hex. So, pretty good. You know what? Let's do it again. This time we can tutor. Let's go ahead and get our Excruciator. And we will discard Deceit. Yep. You got a human. Okay, well, we didn't get the land we wanted, but I think that's okay. We'll just hit him with a deceit. Oh, I didn't tap correctly. Great. Go ahead and get rid of that. That was a mistake. I've been doing really good about making sure that I'm tapping correctly. That time, let it slip. So we've got the reef. Even if they hit us with the Arden or the bringer next turn, I think we're still going to be okay here because we can play the Excruciator and then the following turn we'll just attack with the reef. I think we'll be okay. Overlord. We are at 10, but we'll have good blockers here. Well, a good blocker. Yeah, they don't have bringer in the graveyard just yet. They just decided they were gonna say screw it. And that'll do it. Sure. I mean, unless they have instant speed removal for my reef. Ah, shit. Wait, it doesn't matter. Do they want to draw a card? I forgot I had already played the Excruciator, so they don't want to draw a card. Yeah, if they've got instant speed removal for the reef, they got us. Do I just wait a turn? No. I'm just going for it. If they got it, they got it. Okay, they don't have it. Whew. Good game. Honestly, wish I had a couple more tactics, but it's alright. We'll bring in Soul God Lanterns. Probably cool with Negate for their Awaken the Honored Deads. What do we cut? Harvester's probably not that good. Honestly, I always find myself cutting the Archenemy's Charm. Being able to exile or bring some stuff back is pretty good, but often seems like just a whatever card. Oof. No, I can't keep that. We need some lands. We need some lands. Lantern can draw us a card in a pinch. Okay, there we go. Shuffler was kind to us. Just kill the Soul Guide Lantern? Okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I was kind of counting on them not having it exactly on turn 3, but, you know, I probably should have waited. There was no reason to play it out when I did. Just kind of playing loose there. Steal your bringer. Oh no, that's bad. We'll deadly cover up next turn. Well, I don't have enough evidence to collect. Unfortunate. So, I guess we'll just wait a turn? Mill myself. We'll go to 4. Probably take all the Caveros, I guess. Oh, they don't have one in the graveyard, do they? Okay, that's fine. We'll just take the bringers. Had one in hand. They've got 2 Caveros in hand as well. I mean, they've still got plenty of good targets here, so... Yep. Arden's great. Yeah, so I played really loose, just doing stupid stuff early on. I just thought it would be funny to steal their bringer and not thinking about how the card actually works. I was gonna bring their stuff back. Honestly, Torpor Orb's probably good against their deck, right? They just don't get the triggers. And we'll take out a couple of the Avarice. I don't think I can keep that. This is much better. We've at least got some card draw and a removal spell. Need lands. We can get to the Winter Night stories. I think we'll be okay. Okay. we just wait on the orb? I think it's fine to play, because we're on the play, so even if they have the destroy non-land permanent in hand, we can have negate up for the time they would play it. Okay, pick your poison. Fair enough. Let's see what you got. Yeah, we'll get the, I guess the Overlord mills a little bit faster than the Bookworm. Need some lands. Need some lands. Guess we just do it again. Take the removal spell, I guess. They're kind of just in the waiting room for their own Kavero now. Okay, we hit some land. If we can avoid it for like one turn here, we might be able to steal their Arden. There we go. No. No, no, no. Nope, I want to keep that around. Thank you very much. Okay. Let's avoid Kavero for one turn here, please. Oh no. They hit something good. Harvester. So what do I do? Just take their Arden here? Arden seems great, no? Oh, they just pulled it out. How dare you? That wasn't very nice. What to do here? Okay, you know what? I think I'm just going to Kavero here. Let's go black, black, blue, blue, and hit my own Deceit. Bounce you. Take their Bitter Triumph, I guess? Now we've got Soul Guide Lantern, and they've got Pick Your Poison, but we can do it at instant speed. We've also got Negate backup. So looking pretty good here. We've got a Winter Night Stories to flashback. I guess we can just go ahead and do. Sure. I think I like the rest of my hand. Now we got two of them. Go ahead and start exiling those bringers. Looking pretty good here. I think this one is going to be just fine. I'll sack one. I don't want to waste my negate unless I have to. Well, they found another one. See if we can find one of our excruciators. No. Take another stock up, and do we already have a reef? We do, so I'll take a Verge. Hold up the negate here. I would rather wait and use the Soul Guide Lantern in response to Kavera. Yeah, I'm just gonna negate that, because I don't wanna crack it yet. So we're gonna go down to 8 here. Wouldn't mind a board wipe as well. Okay, Torpor Orb's great. Guess I'll take Winter Night Stories and another negate. And I'm not blocking the Oblivious Bookworm. This one's gonna be pretty close, I think. I think they could have played that for 2, no? Four cards left. Okay. Really need a board wipe here. So we're at 6. Is there a way for us to survive here? I think we have to block with the reef. And they can almost hard cast Arden. This is going to be a tough one. So we take 4. I would imagine they're just going to re-discard the Harvester. Yep. Do we go ahead and crack this thing? No, let's wait. Oof. No way to survive here, is there? And there it was. Ah. That's tough. Wait. Can we survive? I mean, we can. So we're gonna have to wait. If they cast Arden, we can't win. Right? Yep, they got us. Well, that was close. That was close. I think I could have won game 2 if I wasn't messing around. But that's okay. Alright, so there you have it. Yeah, this deck, I think this deck is awesome. When you're playing decks that you've seen at the Pro Tours, sometimes it can be a little bit misleading because it's a meta that's very contained, right? You've only got so many players and so many decks. When you're playing on ladder, the meta can be totally different than what you would see at the tournament, but I do think that this deck is really well positioned in the current meta at the moment. I wonder if we're not going to see a little bit of a downtick for the Badger Mole and Ouroboros decks just because they performed terribly. Terribly at this Pro Tour. Granted, everybody was out to get them, and that's kind of what happens in a tournament scenario. If everybody's out to attack a specific deck, obviously it's going to do bad. But now that we're going to see a lot of these decks that are good against the Badger Mole piles injected into Standard likely, I think you'll see a little bit of a downtick, and hopefully that opens it up for some more strategies that the Ouroboros decks were kind of keeping from being able to play. So yeah, there it is. Appreciate you guys watching, and I hope to catch you for the next one. Peace.